In a world where every grain of soybean and every barrel of oil shapes geopolitics, one project could upend decades of U.S. influence. The Port of Santos, Brazil's economic lifeline, is undergoing a $20 billion transformation. Supported by China, it aims to move agricultural goods at a record pace. 70 million tons of soy alone annually. But this isn't mere infrastructure. It's a declaration of economic warfare. By 2031, Santos will handle 18 million TEU containers yearly. Its deepened channels will carry Neo-Panamax ships fully loaded, bypassing U.S. ports entirely. This is logistics turned into strategy, and China is the architect. Around 2017, the U.S. was China's top agri-food supplier, $25.9 billion in goods. Then came the trade wars. Beijing slapped 30% tariffs on U.S. soy, slashing imports by 90%. China turned south to Brazil, which by 2020 supplied 70% of its soy. The Port of Santos became the linchpin. But its infrastructure failed to keep pace. Ships waited 50 hours to dock in 2024. Loading times doubled. Meanwhile, Brazil's soy exports to China hit 68 million tons by 2018, a record. Yet Santos's terminals ran at 91% capacity. The system was breaking. Beijing saw an opportunity not just to buy soy, but to control its supply chain. Brazil's answer? A $950 million underwater tunnel, a 4-lane artery slashing road traffic by 145%. By 2026, it will accommodate 29,000 trucks daily. But it's the port's naval heart that demands the boldest engineering. The navigation channel, now at 49 feet, must hit 56 by 2031 to allow Neo-Panamax ships to dock fully loaded. How? Dredging 279 million cubic feet of sediment every year. Already in 2024, 3.5 million cubic feet were removed, equal to filling 35,000 dump trucks. This is a geologic ballet, moving the Earth to reshape geopolitics. China's state-owned COFCO is making its bet at Santos. The $285 million STS-1 won't just be a warehouse, it's a logistics fortress. Its 100,000-ton silos will store enough soy to feed Shanghai for weeks. Automated conveyors will process 1,500 tons hourly, with 120-car freight trains linking fields to ships. By 2026, it will move 14 million tons annually, making Santos the largest soy funnel on Earth. Beijing is turning Brazil into its exclusive farm-to-fork supplier, sidelining U.S. competition entirely. Santos is becoming a smart hub. A 250 million vessel tracking system uses AI and drones to monitor every ship. Its digital twin, a virtual replica, predicts congestion, reroutes trucks, and cuts processing times by 20%. Even the terminals are getting upgrades. 4 new eco-cranes will slash energy costs by 30%, while automated gates speed truck traffic. This isn't just about moving cargo, it's about precision. When a Panamax ship docked in 2023 took 17 days, delays cost Chinese factories millions. Now, smart systems ensure ships never idle. But at what cost? To deepen Santos's channels, crews are removing 279 million cubic feet of silt annually, enough to fill 40,000 Olympic swimming pools. Critics argue this could smother marine ecosystems. Then there's the debt. Brazil's $20 billion modernization fund is 50% from China's infrastructure projects, a classic debt trap playbook. If Brazil defaults, Beijing could gain control of the port. Meanwhile, soy monocultures in Brazil's hinterlands are consuming rainforests at an alarming rate. Is Santos's rebirth sustainable, or just a fleeting dominance built on borrowed sand? China's ambitions don't stop at soy. The upgraded terminals handle containers, refrigerated goods, and even high-tech machinery. In 2024, Santos moved 5.4 million TEU. By 2027, that could spike to 7.4 million. A 350 million expansion in BTP terminal will add energy-efficient cranes, while the sugar terminal's 19 million ton capacity opens a new sugar dominance era. Beijing sees Santos not just as a farm depot, but a gatekeeper for global trade. When it flexes in a crisis, the world will feel it. The U.S. is fighting back. Its proposed tariffs on Brazilian aluminum and steel, threatening to derail Santos's rise. But for every sanction, there's a Chinese loan. Brazil's economy, growing at 2%, now depends on Beijing. Politically, Brasilia leans toward Beijing rejecting U.S. demands on Amazon conservation. Santos's growth mirrors a broader shift: the West's waning influence and Asia's ruthless pragmatism. By 2030, when Santos's terminals hum at full capacity, the question won't be, can China feed itself, but who else becomes dependent on their empire? Santos's rebirth is a microcosm of global power shifts, a port built on money, politics, and the unyielding hunger for control. Every ship that leaves here carries more than crops. It carries China's dominance, Brazil's destiny, and a warning to the U.S. The game isn't over. It's being remade at 56 feet below sea level. And Brazil's port is just the start.